My name is Gus Muller, and I'm suing my friend Ben Lewis for unpaid rent, utilities, and DJ equipment. Ben is a deadbeat. I got him started in the business DJing, and how does he repay me? He doesn't. I even moved him into my house, and he just won't pay the bills. So I'm taking Ben to court.
My name's Ben Lewis. Gus Muller must obviously be hard up for cash right now, because I don't own anything, and he knows that. As far as I'm concerned with that DJ gear, that's what was paid for years ago. It's mine now.
Gus Miller is suing Benjamin Lewis, his former friend, for unpaid rent, utilities, and DJ equipment. Now, I've read your complaint, and you're both DJs, and you were roommates together. I understand that Benjamin actually worked for you, Gus, for a period of time. And you say that there were 3 DJs living in one house, and it got pretty rowdy. And you say that 2 of you even got into a fist fight. Tell me about that, Gus.
I am here because of this man right here, Ben Lewis. You know, he's a deadbeat. If you've ever known Ben Lewis, anybody that's from Minneapolis and has known this character, if you've known him and hung out with him, you've been Ben Lewis before. Basically, he doesn't pay, whether it's his bills.
I have never had a litigant turned into a verb. Ben Lewis.
Yes, it is a verb. You've been Ben Lewis.
I mean, you've reached heights that most people can never hope to attain.
These days, I guess.
Go ahead.
Okay. I met Ben in 2004. I was DJing at a hot spot on campus. Ben came and talked to me, and we sort of hit it off. He had let me know he had some DJ experience in the St. Cloud area.
Were you guys students, or you were just DJing on campus?
I was just DJing on campus.
Okay. Were you a student, Ben?
I had transferred to the U of M in Minnesota.
Okay, and that's what we're talking about, Minnesota?
Yep.
Go ahead.
And we actually became pretty good friends. I was looking to hire a new DJ at the time. And I thought, well, Ben would be a good fit. And at the time that I hired him, I also had purchased a duplex and decided that if Ben needed a place to stay, I offered it up. He sounded like he was interested in staying. So
you two enter into an agreement, move in together? Is that it?
Yeah, we did. I've got the lease here.
Okay, and what year is this?
Basically, can I say something? Yeah, this is back
what year is this?
2004.
2004. What would you like to say, Ben?
He knew I didn't have money at the time to pay for rent. He's like, don't worry about it. Just move in, help me build my business.
Okay, but here's the point. You both are on the lease. Who begged who? I don't really care. You both signed the lease. Yes?
Yeah, from 2004, May of 2004.
Right, that's what I just asked him. Does that mean that it's not, it can't
I didn't
hold
agree
any
to pay him
water
any
today?
money, though. That's the thing. I didn't agree to pay him any money, any utilities. I was just
That's not true, Your Honor.
You're on a lease. How could you not pay money?
We had a verbal agreement.
That's not true.
If you had a verbal agreement, why didn't you incorporate it into this here written agreement?
It was pretty much one of those, hey, here's some papers, sign it. I signed it. That's what I did.
That's Ben Lewis for you. I'll give you a perfect example. That's Ben Lewis.
No, that's not Ben Lewis. The guy's a college student. He already said it. You had transferred there, right?
Yeah, I transferred.
That means you can read.
Yeah, I can read.
Okay? Yeah. So you should have known what you were signing. And by the way, how are you going to pay that money?
He's my boss. He wasn't paying me half the time at the clubs we were playing.
That's not true.
That is true.
Okay.
That is not true.
That is very true.
So did he Gus Miller you?
He Gus Miller me.
Coming up on Judge Pirro.
What are you here to say?
Well, I'm here for a couple things. May I just start by saying that your beauty, which is considerable, is only exceeded by your wisdom on the bed.
You can't charm the pants off of me because I have a skirt on under the robe, okay? But thank you very much.
If you've known him and hung out with him, you've been Ben Lewis before. Basically, he doesn't pay, whether it's his bills.
I have never had a litigant turned into a verb.
Plaintiff Gus Muller is suing his former friend and fellow DJ, who Gus says is a deadbeat, who does not pay his rent, bills, or bar tabs, and stole Gus's DJ equipment.
All right, go ahead, Gus.
I did pinpoint the exact time when he stopped paying the rent.
Never paid you anything.
I was just going to say, he said he never paid you.
Ben moved in. The pricing was $750 a room. That was definitely steep. You signed it. That was the agreement in the lease. I knew Ben was having a hard time with money because it's Ben Lewis.
But you weren't paying him.
Right, and so I offered him the smallest bedroom in the house for $300 a month because I thought, okay, he could pay the $300 a month.
Did you ask for an amendment on the lease?
I never even seen the lease. I didn't get any copy of anything.
You signed the lease.
I know. I didn't get a copy of anything though.
Here's a message: Earth to Benjamin.
Earth to Benjamin.
If you ever sign a piece of paper, get a copy of it. Okay. I
understand that now.
You have a cell phone, take a picture of it.
Right.
You know.
That was before camera phones. I didn't have a camera phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I assume you're a DJ.
I am.
Stand up. What's your name?
My name is Steven.
Do you have a last name, Stephen?
Absolutely. My name is Steven Stinson.
All right. Stephen, you're on the lease.
I am.
Stephen Stinson. Okay, what are you here to say?
Well, I'm here for a couple things. May I just start by saying that your beauty, which is considerable, is only exceeded by your wisdom on the bench.
You can't charm the pants off of me because I have a skirt on under the robe, okay? But thank you very much.
Absolutely. Well, we were all roommates at the time, and this particular room that Ben had was the smallest room, and we offered it to a couple people for $300.
Why would he lie?
I have no idea, Your Honor. I'm going to say I didn't...
What's going on here? Come on, I want to get to the bottom of this.
I don't even know what's going on. This happened in May 2004.
Give me your version or give me your closing argument. He says you owe him for rent. What do you owe him for rent for?
I'm saying I owe him $0.
When did you move out?
In December of 2004.
Oh, then it looks like you stayed for the lease term.
After he assaulted me, though, there was an assault in 2004, and then he kicked me out.
Did you assault
fired
him?
me.
I thought it would be funny to take my megaphone and go up to his bedroom and basically, do you have a megaphone? Yes. Oh, okay.
I do.
Yes.
It wasn't that
big. Whoa. The mega.
You went up to his room with one
Yeah,
of
I
these?
did. It was a smaller one.
At the time, so I wanted no part to do with all the drunk shenanigans going on this night.
That is completely not true that he wanted nothing to do with the drunk shenanigans.
I was in my room with my ex-girlfriend.
Let me tell you
completely not
something.
true.
You know what? I don't even need to hear this story.
Okay.
You guys did nothing but party, party, party. All right?
Yeah,
I don't know you.
That's right.
I think you're going out partying tonight. Am I right or wrong? Yes. Right? All right. So you come in 6 years later, and you want him to pay you rent through December of $300.
I've talked to a lawyer. You can't sue somebody for something that happened over 6.5 years ago now. There's a statute of limitations in the state of Minnesota.
Really? You're not going to Ben Lewis me, okay? You're not. You know why? Because I'm a judge, okay? You think I haven't checked out the statute of limitations?
I've looked at it myself too, Your Honor.
Oh, you have? Well, next time, look at your own lease, all right? And then you'll be able to come in here and argue with me.
Right.
Here's the bottom line. Statute of limitations in the state of Minnesota is 6 years, all right? He is suing you for October, November, December. You've admitted you paid him no money, and you were there till the end of December. Guess what? The reason he's only suing you for October, November, December is because he knows the statute of limitations for when you first moved in cannot be covered. Now, would you like to make a closing statement as to why I should not order you to pay him?
I just thought that from the time that contract was signed, it was May 2004, it's null and void. That's what I...
How do you know when it was signed? You don't even have a copy. You said you didn't read it.
This is what the defendant told me via text message.
He's the plaintiff.
My bad. Plaintiff.
All right. Now, unpaid utilities.
Yes, Your Honor, we did enter an agreement to pay the utilities broken up by
Where's the bill?
Roommate. I do have the electric bill.
Why don't you sue him for the money he didn't pay you?
I mean, I ended up paying. I mean, I didn't get paid on time a lot of the time.
Oh, so you did get paid.
Yeah, I mean, there'd be
So he's not
like
lying to me.
No,
You corroborated him again. Do me a favor. Tell your lawyer, whoever he is, who gave you that bad information, tell him to prepare you better the next time you come to court, because you gave him his case.
The verdict when we return.
It's time for you to consider the case when you tell me what you think about the issue at hand. Here's today's question.
If you sign a lease and then you make a side deal with your roommate that you do not have to pay, are you legally responsible to the landlord for the signed lease?
Call 1-877-PIRO-11 to consider the case. You'll receive several exclusive offers when you call. Your answer is important to us, so call now.
I've talked to a lawyer. You can't sue somebody for something that happened over 6.5 years ago now. There's a statute of limitations in the state of Minnesota.
Really? You're not going to Ben Lewis me, okay? You're not.
Defendant Benjamin Lewis is being sued by his former friend, who accuses him of living at his house rent-free and stealing his DJ equipment.
First of all, you've got 233-162-92 cable Where's the cable bill?
Voom,
Trash and water bill.
Voom, that cable company, went out of business.
Good, forget that.
Yep.
What about the trash?
The trash and the water bills.
You got a bill?
No.
Forget that.
Okay.
All right. Now, is this gas and electric?
That's electric only, Your Honor.
Forget the gas. $233. Now, this looks like and we're dividing it by what? 5? 6?
4.
4.
Yep.
All right. Now, the DJ equipment, the turntables, needles, mixer, flight cases. You have the stuff?
I got stuff, yeah, it's at home.
Really?
Ben Lewis, Your Honor. It's right. That's
No,
his.
he's being honest.
Yeah.
At least asked if I had it. Yeah,
Look, he's the most honest guy you're ever going to come across. He made your case.
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
right.
Now, when are you going to give him this stuff?
Well, the thing is, we agreed to, I owe him $400 on the gear, Your Honor.
He says you owe him $1,100.
Yeah, that's not true, though.
Why should I believe you? You have all this stuff.
You said I was the most honest guy you know.
So you knew we were coming to court today. Why didn't you give him the stuff?
Was it worth $1,100 to begin with?
I'm asking the question.
It was, yeah, around $1,000. I'd say $1,000.
Okay.
The gear was worth.
And so you say you paid him $700.
I paid him about $600-700 on the gear.
6 or 7. You're in college. How much?
I'm gonna go $650.
You know, I can't get mad at these kids. I can't get mad at you guys. I can't. All right. Now, the issue for the court is whether or not the defendant owes the plaintiff money for breach of contract, basically a lease, and conversion. Clearly, he owes him for rent through December. He admits he stayed there through December. Unwittingly, he admitted that. I've got a lease. He signed the lease. All right. Now, I'm not giving you for gas, cable, trash. You could have brought that in. And electric, I'm going to give you want $233 for electric. As far as I'm concerned, probably if I broke that down, you would get $233. So that is $1,733. Now, on the DJ equipment, I'm giving you $400. Verdict for the plaintiff, $2,133. So ordered.
All you got to do is know the name, Ben Lewis. You meet him once, I mean, he's going to Lewis you. It's going to happen.
You know, it's been 6 years of battling back and forth. It's done. I'm good.
I think we're going to be... Are we going to...